So, have you ever walked into a room, joined a conversation, and felt an instant, undeniable shift in the energy? I mean, you know the feeling, right? You're talking, people are smiling back at you, but deep down in your gut, you just know something is off. Your brain tries to tell you that everything is perfectly fine, but your subconscious is practically screaming that you are being microanalyzed. It's an incredibly common experience, and today we're exploring exactly why that gut feeling is usually right. So, are they actually judging you? Well, here is the fascinating truth about human behavior. Most people are simply too polite to judge you out loud. We're all socially conditioned to maintain a pleasant surface. However, their true thoughts and evaluations inevitably leak out through completely involuntary physical cues. You see, while we can easily control our words, our bodies often betray our true feelings. All right, let's dive into this explainer and break down the unspoken social vibe, focusing on 3 hidden signs.
Starting right off with sign number 1, the reverse scan.
Now think about healthy eye contact for a second. When we feel comfortable, our eyes naturally focus right on a person's face, right? It builds connection. But a reverse scan is a literal assessment tool. It's kind of like a visual audit. First, they look down at your shoes. Second, they scan all the way up your clothes. And third, they finally return to making eye contact with you. What they're doing here is calculating your overall value or actively looking for flaws just to make themselves feel a little bit superior.
And honestly, the most incredible part about this entire visual grading process happens in less than 1 single second. It is lightning fast. Typically, you'll catch someone doing this the exact moment you walk into a room or maybe right after you finish speaking. So remember, if you catch this split-second up and down sweep, they aren't just looking at you, they are grading you.
Moving on to sign number 2, the asymmetrical lip lock.
Okay, we all know what a standard, polite, fake smile looks like, for sure. But active judgment triggers something entirely different. On one side, you have a genuine smile that reaches the eyes. It's full and it's warm. On the other, you have the asymmetrical lip lock. This is tight-lipped, where only one corner of the mouth pulls slightly higher. If you see this quick, one-sided twitch right after you share an idea, yeah, they are definitely not smiling with you.
To understand why they do this, we need to ground this behavior clinically. In the study of body language, this exact asymmetry is the classic, universal sign of contempt. It's a microexpression that basically signals complete mental dismissal. When you see that one-sided lip lock, it translates directly to, "I think I am better than you," or simply, "I don't believe you." They aren't agreeing with what you just said. Actually, they are actively and mentally dismissing you.
And that brings us to sign number 3, ventral denial and distance.
Now, what's really fascinating here is that this is actually the most dangerous sign of the 3. Why? Because on the surface, it looks completely normal. They might keep looking right at your face, but what you really need to watch is the biological reasoning happening below the neck. Ventral denial is a subconscious defense mechanism. When a person feels disapproving, their brain automatically attempts to protect their vital organs by creating physical distance from the person or environment it looks down upon or disagrees with. It is an entirely subconscious survival reflex, just applied to modern social judgment.
So, what does this biological distancing actually look like in the real world? Well, here are the specific physical torso cues you need to watch for. Are their shoulders turned slightly away from you, even if their head is facing forward? Did they take a subtle half-step back the very moment you started sharing your opinion? Maybe they suddenly crossed their arms. Or, my absolute personal favorite, did they place an object, like their phone or a coffee cup, directly between you and them, literally using their morning latte as a protective shield?
The crucial point here is captured perfectly in this quote. Their face is saying, "I'm listening," but their body alignment is screaming, "I want to get away from this." This disconnect is everything. If someone is smiling and nodding at you, but their torso is twisted toward the exit, their arms are crossed, and they've stepped backward, trust the body alignment. The body is revealing the secret judgment that the face is trying so desperately to hide.
Which leads us to our final section, trusting your instincts.
We spend so much time curating our words, but human psychology is just fascinating because the body rarely lies. It's a direct window into our subconscious. Understanding these cues isn't about becoming paranoid, not at all. It's about validating that gut instinct. So, the next time you feel a weird vibe shift in a social circle, pause. Briefly tune out the words. Stop listening to what they're saying and start watching their movements. Look for that lightning-fast reverse scan, the asymmetrical lip lock of contempt, or any subtle barrier they create with their torso.
Once you know what to look for, I promise you, you will start seeing these hidden signs of judgment everywhere. It's a real game changer for how you navigate social interactions. I want to leave you with a thought to reflect on today as we wrap up this explainer. Which of these 3 signs have you noticed the most lately? Have you caught someone giving you the reverse scan? Or hey, maybe you've realized you do the asymmetrical lip lock yourself when you disagree with someone. Think about it, keep your eyes open, and always trust your instincts.